This is the Morning Swim Show for Friday, July 15th, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Fenice Monitor today, we'll talk to Giuliana Braga. She and her relay of 3 other women just completed the first all-female double crossing of the English Channel. An open water swimmer's idea of a vacation, I suppose. Giuliana Braga joins us in the Fenice Monitor right now from her work in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Hi, Giuliana. Welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Congratulations on this amazing swim.
Thank you very much.
So tell me, there were you and 3 other women. How did it work? First of all, where was your starting point? England or France?
We have started in England from Shakespeare Beach, and then we went to France, and we went in 8 hours and 22 minutes. And then we came back, but we had a little more time to come back and go to England in more than 10 hours.
So who started off the relay and how often did you switch?
I have started, so I was the first swimmer. Then we had to change each 1 hour because it is the association rule. So we have to change each 1 hour. The second one was Priscilla. The third was Luciana, and it finished with Marta. We went 5 times, each one, and Marta was the only who swam only 4 times because we got in England before that.
Wait, you each went 5 times?
Yeah, 5 times each.
If it was only 8 hours, how did that work? It would seem like you would only go 2 or 3 times.
No, but it was, in fact, it was 8 hours just to go to France, and then we came back.
Oh, I see. 8 hours each way.
Yeah, the total was 18 hours and 42 minutes.
You ever tempted when you just get to France to say, forget the swim back, let's go have a cafe?
I wish I could, but I had to go back. So when I got to France, it was me that went to France, and I just went to the beach and stand, and the guys that were watching the race, they just give the okay, and then I went to the water again. I wish I could stop.
So you were the one who got to touch France, so to speak.
Yeah, I was the lucky one.
Other than the people who knew what you were doing, is there anybody on the beach who's like, what the heck is that lady doing?
Just when I started, when we were starting in England, there were 2 girls in the beach, and they kept looking at me, and I think they were thinking about what this girl is doing here. But not in France. In France, there was nobody at the beach.
How did you and your friends think up this swim?
Me and Luciana, we had the idea of doing that, but we wanted to do the solo crossing. But then we have discussed it, and we talked with Marta, that was the person who had already done the crossing alone. And she had this idea of doing it in a relay. So she had a friend that is Priscilla, and we 4 got together, and we thought about it, and we thought it was a good idea to do it in a relay.
So I'm curious, when you're flying from Brazil to England, and they give you that immigration form, and you got to fill out reason for visit, I mean, you don't exactly put down English Channel crossing, do you?
Yeah, it was funny because the guys on the border, they asked what we were going to do there, and we said, oh, we are going to cross the channel, and he kept looking at us, and I think he thought it was a lie, but we thought it was funny.
On the way out, on the way, leaving, you show them the pictures, and the certificate.
Yeah, not yet, but we don't have the certificate yet, but it was good to know we were leaving with the achievement.
How do you train there in Brazil? Do you swim in the ocean? Do you just do pool training?
The most trainings were in the pool. So we had all the week trainings were in the pool because we work in São Paulo. We live in São Paulo, and there is no place to train here instead of pools. And but on the weekends we usually went to the beach or to a lake or something like that to do the team trainings. So we had to go to more cold waters and swim at night because we know that this would be the difficulties.
Well, what is next for you ladies? Do you have another challenge in front of you or not yet?
We are thinking about it because many people ask us this question. This is the question of the moment, I say, and but we are thinking. There is an idea of swimming the Manhattan Marathon. That is 42 kilometer, but it's a race. So I don't know. Maybe this is the next challenge. I don't know.
Well, they got to get an open water relay event by the time of the 2016 Rio Games. What do you think of that?
Yeah, but it's very professional, so it's not for us. We are just amateurs. We did the records and all these things, but in fact we are not professionals, so we are going to be there to watch.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Giuliana, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity, and see you.
All right, that's Giuliana Braga joining us in the Fenice Monitor from Sao Paulo, Brazil. That is it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.